Hey, F1 Fast Lane fam, what an electrifying race we just witnessed. Charles Leclerc pulling off a sensational win at Ferrari's home turf Monza. But as thrilling as that was, let's not lose sight of the bigger picture here. The title fight just took another wild twist, and it's Red Bull at the center of the storm again. So here's the scoop: Red Bull and, most notably, Helmut Marko are making some serious noise. They're claiming that McLaren might be driving an illegal car. Yeah, you heard that right. Could there be any truth to this? Is the secret to McLaren's recent surge the so-called flexible front wing? Red Bull's advisor Helmut Marko is pushing for the FIA to take a hard look at this feature on the MCL38 and also on Mercedes' front wings. These accusations came after a pretty dismal qualifying session for Red Bull at Monza. And it's not just Marko who's raising eyebrows. Christian Horner, Red Bull's team boss, hinted that the performance gap might be down to how McLaren and Mercedes are using their front wings. So, what's the big deal with this Flexi wing? Well, it's all about how these teams are regulating airflow around the car, especially at the front. The design tweaks McLaren and Mercedes are using might be giving them an edge, especially when it comes to handling understeer and oversteer. And yes, this flexible wing can alter the car's aerodynamics just enough to boost performance at high speeds. Now, we all know that F1 teams are masters at pushing the limits of the regulations, and it seems like McLaren and Mercedes might have found something that Red Bull hasn't yet. But are these front wings actually illegal? Or is this just a classic case of Red Bull trying to deflect attention from their own struggles? And speaking of struggles, Max Verstappen didn't hold back after the race. He was clearly frustrated not just with the car but with the entire strategy. He even hinted that if things don't improve, his 62-point lead in the championship could start shrinking fast. So, what do you think? Are McLaren and Mercedes playing fair, or is Red Bull onto something here? Or maybe this is just a distraction tactic from Red Bull to take the heat off their own issues? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's get the discussion going. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a beat from F1 Fast Lane. Stay tuned, because this championship fight is far from over.